Happy Thursday. Welcome to Couch Talks, our Q&A episode for our Feeling Things podcast. I'm Amy.
And I'm Kat. And I guess I should still give the disclaimer, even though we aren't answering a question today.
Well, we have listener emails, but it's sort of, I think we're on a roll of just sharing emails from listeners and updates. It may lead to therapy type conversation though, because they're following up on previous episodes.
Yeah. So
disclaimer away.
Disclaimer is when we usually answer your questions, we want you to know that this doesn't actually serve as therapy, but it still can help you.
Yeah. And we hope y'all like that we're mixing it up a little bit. We just love hearing from y'all. And some of these emails are so good. And I want to share with everybody that we don't want them to just like waste away in the email graveyard.
Yeah.
But before we get into the emails, I saw something that made me think of you because you're like the queen of hobbies.
Okay.
One of Kat's hobbies is hobbies. But I get that because I have been that way as well. Like on the Bobby Bone Show, they've said that about me for years. Like, oh gosh, Amy's starting another hobby.
Like, what are some of yours?
Well, back in the
you were
day,
struggling coming up with
back
one.
in the day, I used to do a lot more. Like, I took guitar lessons, an art class, like painting. It was when I lived in North Carolina and I didn't have kids yet, and my husband was deployed a lot. I was a gardener. I had a garden. It wasn't like I want to garden. I gardened. I would go out to my yard and cut my romaine. And eat it.
You grew food.
Mm-hmm.
That's
yeah,
really
because
cool.
my next door neighbor was a legit gardener. They owned a restaurant in downtown Southern Pines called Chef Buren's. If you ever go there or go to Pinehurst, which is near there, a lot of more people go to Pinehurst because it's a famous golf area. But just drive 15 minutes down the road to Southern Pines and go to Chef Warren's. They're amazing. They were our next door neighbors, and they grew a lot of their own food for the restaurant. And so for my birthday one year, she gifted me a garden. She came over to my house with everything we needed, and she built me a garden.
Wait, that's a really
It became my hobby by gift.
force. Oh, gift.
Because, I mean, because I probably would have given up at some point along, like with figuring out the right fertilizer.
Did you feel pressure to keep it up because
Yes.
they're your neighbor?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and my dog, I was almost said
Josie?
Trixie. I know. I always said Trixie. My childhood dog was Trixie, and Kara's laying here right next to me. She's my dog now, but my dog I had then was Josie. She was a Rottweiler, and she dug up part of it one time, and I was mortified, and my neighbor came over and fixed it. They were the best. Shout out Chef Warren and Marianne. They were amazing.
Okay.
So that was a hobby. I mean, I've had multiple different ones, but you have been on a hobby kick lately. You even texted me the other day that you need a new hobby. And I thought, well, what a better time to bring Kat this article I just saw of the top 10 most attractive female hobbies according to men. Because you could pick a hobby from this list and your husband will be like, that's hot.
You don't think he likes my current hobby?
Okay. Nails?
No.
Beating?
Well, the one that I texted you about.
Wait, what was
I was
it?
scrolling Facebook.
Oh, yeah. I don't even think that's a hobby. I think that's a disorder.
Why? Okay, but listen, I never...
No. Because you said you said you were
it's funny.
doing it like you don't even know where it came from.
So I don't get on Facebook. If I post on there, it's because it's connected to my Instagram.
Or you're on Marketplace.
So I think at first I was getting on there because I was getting on Marketplace, and that became like a game. But I realized that yesterday, I think I realized why I keep getting back on there, and then I get stuck on there, is I'm trying to get into my neighborhood HOA Facebook group because I want to know the like neighborhood gossip and like what's going on, but they won't let me in.
Why?
I don't know. I keep getting on and I keep checking and it still says pending. It's been like 2 weeks.
Well, maybe the moderator or whoever runs it just hasn't been logging in.
There's like 9 moderators and it says the front of the neighborhood Facebook group, join it. And it says the name of it. And it seems like they want you to join it, but then they aren't letting me in. So I think I'm anxiously just trying to like get into the club.
So you're killing time on Facebook waiting for your notification to come in that you've been accepted?
I just get on to look to see if I got in.
And then you get distracted.
And then I'm like, yeah, I wonder what so-and-so's doing.
Up to. Yeah. Well, if you want to add another hobby.
Yeah, one that male will think is attractive.
We'll start from 10 to 1. And actually, I think some of these guys are going to find you really attractive. Because at number 10, it's creative crafts. I mean, that's you in a nutshell.
I have a whole craft closet now.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure. See, go ask Patrick if he thinks your craft closet is
Attractive.
hot. 9, singing. I mean, that's just not going to be for us.
Well,
Because
speak
we're
for
not.
yourself.
I think that if it's a hobby and it's attractive, it has to be like that. You sound good, right?
Sometimes I sound good.
True. 8, gardening. I know. I should bring that back.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, Alex would love it if I gardened. Oh, he would love
Flowers
it.
are like vegetables because I think it would be so cute if you just like go out to your front yard and snip some flowers and then put them on the table.
Yeah. He probably both gardening both food, flowers. 7, reading.
How far are you on Family of Lies?
Not very far. I took it recently somewhere. I know I've been working on it for months. No.
Okay.
No, I was like, I better take a book. Because I didn't even take my computer. Oh, I had to go to Arizona, like down and back real quick, which is a long flight.
Yeah,
and I
like
did
4
not take
hours.
my computer because I wasn't going to allow myself to work. I took that book.
And?
Didn't open it. Because you know what? On Southwest, I had my phone and I got to watch free TV and free movies.
When we were on a plane together, remember we read?
Yeah.
I remember what book I was reading too.
What?
Daisy Jones and the Six.
Oh.
And I never finished that book. But I did watch the whole TV show.
Yeah. That tracks. I mean, not that you don't finish books, but
No, that does track.
it's more of like what tracks for me is like starting a hobby and then not really finishing it. 6, cooking.
Is it a hobby if you just like have to do it?
Yeah, I think that's like a lot of us.
Because I cook every day, but I wouldn't call it a hobby.
My boyfriend's son requested a soup that I make. And I was like, what?
Me?
Because like, are you talking to me? Like, are you sure? And he was like, yeah, I really like that soup you made us a long time ago.
So the one
like,
that you
could
did
you
the
make it?
emulsion?
Yeah. Emulsifier? What's it called?
Oh, wait. I was going to say immersion blender.
Immersion
Yeah.
blender.
That
Yeah.
your sister chopped her finger off with?
Yes. Oh my gosh. She used with caution.
Yeah.
She like, cause if you press a button, it'll turn it on real quick. And she was trying to clean something out like garlic out of it with her finger and then accidentally pressed the button and like nearly sliced the whole top part of her pointer finger off. So just be careful.
Yeah.
If you're going to dig anything out, I would just go ahead and unplug it. Cause like you never know when that button could accidentally just decide to go off.
Yeah.
But anyway, yes, it's a white chicken chili soup from Half Baked Harvest. It's so good. And they, I guess, liked it. And I got a special request for a meal because I've made other things there and they have eaten it. So I thought they liked it. And then come to find out when I was like, I should make that one dish because y'all ate it all last time and you really liked it. They were like, we didn't really like it. We just,
What? Do you know what it was?
yeah, it was another Half Baked Harvest recipe, but like chicken with feta and onions and potatoes. Like a sheet dish.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, there's a soup of hers that I made. It's like a chicken gnocchi soup. It was bad. But I was just thinking it was because of my
Well, I thought this
cooking.
sheet pan dish thing was good. And I thought they liked it. So then I looked at him and I said, so you really like the soup? And he's like, no, he's like, that's what I would want for dinner tonight. So I didn't have time to make it last night. So I said, how about this? Stevenson and I will come over because we're available tomorrow and I'll make it tomorrow. So, which is now today.
So that's your hobby for the day.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm going to be cooking soup. Because, also I made guac there once. And
How do you mess that up?
I don't know, but I did.
Wait, what did you?
His daughter had to fix it.
Well, what did you put?
She's
in?
like, it's okay. I fixed Amy's guac. And now anytime guac comes up, it's like a running joke in the family. Don't let Amy touch it. I don't know what I did wrong.
But what did you put in it?
Just like a little bit of this and a little bit of that. I did onion powder because he was out of onions.
I don't put onions in my guac.
Oh, well, they really like onions in their guac.
Wait. So I do put onions in my guac. I put red onions in my guac. Are you putting white onions in there?
Either. They like either. But I didn't have either, so I did onion powder.
Okay.
And big difference.
Yeah.
So don't do that. And I probably put too much. And then I was trying to fix it, so I added lime, but it still something tasted off. So I was like, maybe I'll add some lemon. So I just it
And then I added some banana.
It just was bad. It was bad. So I can't improvise on guac. 5 is dancing.
Oh, okay. I can't say that I do that. I wish so bad I could dance.
4 is art. You can art.
I think like I can craft.
Yeah. But you painted those pictures.
That ended up looking like a uterus.
I feel like they looked pretty good. 3 is traveling. That is like your number one hobby.
Yeah, but I don't do yes, and I don't do like the adventurous traveling. I do like I want to go to the same kind of places every time and just like be on vacation.
Yeah. You just want to like lay.
When I hear that, I think of people going to like the national parks and going to all these cool places, or going to, which I guess sometimes I do that, but most of the time I just want to like
lounge in a chair
or
by the
go
sun.
to like a cool, which maybe I'm like, maybe I don't even know. Maybe I do what I think I'm thinking of, because I do go to like new cities. We went to Italy.
Yeah, I think you're a traveler.
Okay.
Yeah, give
I
yourself
take everything
that.
back.
Mhm.
I'm being judgmental towards myself.
2, photography. No, me neither. And number 1, this is the most attractive female hobby according to men: working out. I knew it. Cryo Cat's like, that's me.
Well, I used to do that a lot. I used to do that as a part of my job, but that now I went on a walk today.
Yeah, same.
It was nice.
Speaking of my boyfriend, since we were talking about him and his family, I was encouraged to lift weights.
Yeah. Because you want to?
I need to lift weights. I know that,
Yeah.
but I didn't need him.
Oh, he encouraged you to. Oh,
I know. But not in a...
I know, but is there a right way to do that?
It's not. I think because he knows that I know.
Because I said it
he's
too.
trying to encourage me. But then I'm like, I don't need to hear it from you. I know. But he's like, you need to take care of yourself. And I said something like, well, it must be nice, like with all this muscle. He goes, I go to the gym. I'm not naturally just going to have muscle. He's like, I work so that I stay strong, so that I can stay healthy, blah, blah, blah. And like for his old self, and one thing I have to do, which I think I'm going to book an appointment at one of those stretch lab places.
Oh, yeah. Oof.
Because I need to know, I would like to start stretching more. And yeah, I could go to yoga or whatever, but I need to know what to do at home. Because weights, I'm walking way too much. Like I love walking. Like walking is my thing.
Yeah.
But I know from what I see online with like science and research that I need to at least lift something heavy from time to time.
Yeah.
Like for my bones, for my muscles, for my overall health. Like nothing, if you want to lift weights for looks, that's fine, whatever. It's not a vanity thing. It's a like health thing. And that's where my boyfriend was coming from. Like he wasn't saying, like he was trying to be encouraging, but then suddenly when it became his idea, I'm like, no. So I do need to do that. And I do need to stretch.
When you think about lifting weights, like what do you think about like that looks like? Like you just going to the gym and being like, I guess I'll do these exercises, or like going to a class or something?
I've had a trainer before, so I know exercises in my mind from, like I call it pre-COVID, because it's when I lost my trainer. When COVID happened, I just stopped doing that type of working out. But I would lift sort of heavy-ish, and I know the exercises and I know how to do them. So I think I could implement them.
It's really hard to do that on your own though.
Yeah.
That's why I like going to classes, because I don't have to.
Like what kind of class? Like a body pump? I used to do those at Gold's Gym all the time.
When I think of body pump, I think of like, well, I guess we're that age.
Like a step class?
Yes.
Yeah.
But like, I guess when I think of that, I'm like, oh, I'm too young for that. But I think that's my age, my demographic now.
Well, I was doing body pump classes in my 20s.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No, I don't. Well, I guess so. But I'm thinking of like the boot camp classes that I was going to, that I'm not going to anymore because we moved, but that kind of stuff.
So like,
It's
what
like
would y'all do there? Like push-ups and burpees and stuff?
Yeah. And like, well, every day's different, but sometimes it's bicep curls or stuff with band, pull-ups, which I always did not do when I did an alternate activity.
I would too, because I can't do
you know why?
pull-up.
It's not because I can't do them, because they had the assistant,
Okay.
the bands that help you. So I do think if I put the band on, I could do the pull-up. It would be hard, but I think I could do it with the help. Why I didn't do it is because I didn't want to see people. I didn't want people to see me struggling put the band on my foot because you have to like pull it down, and I would need the thickest one. And I really didn't want somebody to see me struggle to get the band off my foot. And then like, what if it hits me in the face? Because it's happened before to people. And so I was like, it's not worth the anxiety of me getting in and out of that. I'm just going to do this other alternate exercise.
Yeah.
So that's just a little bit about me.
Well, yeah. So maybe I need to take a class like you were taking or something.
It just is easier, I think, because sometimes if I don't love lifting weights, I don't feel as motivated to go do it on my own versus like I loved to run. So I would go do that all the time by myself. You love to walk. Like I love to bike. So I would do that or cycling classes, but I don't love to lift weights. So if I want to do that for my health, I just need extra else I know I'm not going to do it.
Yeah. I have a 15-pound dumbbell. And the other day I was like just doing some biceps, and that's like my max. Like I think I could do like 7, but I heard that's helpful too, is to max out and like just do 3 reps of 5 to 8. Like, ugh. And that's me lifting the 15. I'm like, ugh.
Yeah, we got to get you
I know.
lifting some heavier
But
items.
I feel like 15 for a bicep curl is
for
good.
a bicep curl, yeah.
But I mean, it's a struggle. But also I don't know if it's that it's super heavy or also my golfer's elbow is really
acting up. Well, maybe we should get that checked out.
Yeah. So anyway, working out, hot hobby.
Of course. Of course it's not crafts number 1.
Yeah. Or singing. We all just go around singing. Okay, let's get to our emails. Okay. This is from Casey. Hey, Amy and Kat, I'm listening to the Defensiveness podcast today and had a suggestion that I wanted to pass on. Now, this is me interjecting, not the email here. Kat and I have been going over the 4 Horsemen from John Gottman. Very helpful in relationships. You can see how you show up. We've gone through 3 of them as of now, and then next week will be our final horseman, which is going to be stonewalling, right? Okay. So this is what Casey's referring to. Defensiveness is one of the horsemen. She said the story about the dog's water, which was me. I get defensive, and I was walking my dog one day, and I made up this whole story about how this one kind stranger that offered me water. Like I was like, oh my gosh, they're judging me. They're judging me. They think I'm a horrible dog mom, and they're just looking at me. And my boyfriend was like, I think they're actually just offering you water. Like it's not. Don't overthink it. So anyway, the story about the dog's water had me thinking back to incidents when I would spend too much time focusing on a problem and I would have negative feelings about it. When I instead switched my focus to fixing or solving the problem, I would feel accomplished instead. Same problem, different focus, better feeling. Even if I couldn't find the perfect solution, I felt better than when I would dwell on the problem. So thank you for that insight, Casey. And you know what Kat and I like to do? We like to make acronyms. So same problem, different focus, better feeling. SPDFBF.
Absolutely not.
SIB.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's too long for me.
SPDFBF. SPDFBF.
SPDFBF. I guess I could remember that.
Same problem, different focus, better feeling. I mean, yes, I just like this because it's like a quick way to implement. Like the longer we dwell on a problem, like, okay, what's the solution?
And the dwelling doesn't really accomplish anything except it's going to make you feel worse.
Makes it worse.
So I love that.
So, yeah. So do I.
Now, every time you probably won't be able to come up with a solution, but I think, was that what she said?
Like, yeah, she said, even if I can't find the perfect resolution, I feel better than when I dwell.
Yeah. No, I agree. I think that's great.
Same.
Thank you.
SPDFBF. All right, next email. Hey, ladies, I just listened to the podcast on my way to work this morning, and I was laughing because I can totally relate to showering before going to the hospital. Now, this is from L. They just signed it L.
Wait, the letter L or ELLE?
The letter L.
Oh.
I know.
Could be anything.
Sign things like
A.
K.
K is not as cool, I feel.
Because it's sort of like, okay. You know how sometimes people just sign K?
It's like K.
Yeah.
Yours is like A for anonymous.
A. This is from L. And what L is referring to, my cousin had her appendix removed. She had a terrible pain. Obviously, she didn't know that's what was going to happen when she got to the hospital. But before she went to the hospital, she was like, oh, I have to shower and shave and put on a cute jogger set.
In pain.
like pain.
Yeah.
And she got to the hospital and they literally did the surgery and they're like, you know what, if we, so this, don't be like my cousin.
Yeah.
Because they said to her, if we had operated maybe even 10 minutes later, it could have ruptured. And then when that happens, it's bad.
I was going to say, what do you do with a ruptured appendix?
You need to get it out ASAP because it can be toxic.
Like
I only
all
know
the-
that because of a doctor show I was just watching
The Pit?
called Doc.
Oh.
No, it's on Netflix where the doctor, she loses her memory. She gets in a car wreck and she's a doctor.
Are you trying not to get, are you worried about giving something away?
Yep.
Is that why you got so slow?
I don't want to give anything away.
I saw that happening
But
in your
yeah,
brain.
but I know you've been
Okay.
watching The Pit, which,
I finished it. Highly recommend. It is so good.
okay, I need to start that.
It's
I don't
so
even know why I
good.
started this doc. I think
However,
what?
I did cry a lot.
Yeah, but you're crying at everything, which is okay.
Thank you. You said I was very tender.
You're tender right now. So you're allowed to cry at anything and everything. But I wonder if like
think I would
10 of
still
us, if like 10 people listening right now watched the exact episodes you watch, I wonder how many of them would cry.
Okay, then I want to put this out to people. Have you watched The Pit? Did you cry? How often? Because I've cried probably every other episode. People are dying.
Okay.
And that's not giving it away. It's a doctor's. It's in the ER.
You're in the ER.
Yeah.
That's going to happen.
Yeah.
Okay. Continuing with Elle's email. She said she was laughing because she can totally relate to showering before going to the hospital. When I went into labor, I was at a high school reunion and insisted that my at the time husband take us home first so I could shower and shave my legs. I knew all my lady parts and legs would be out for everyone on display, and I definitely wanted to feel clean. I also had him make me a sandwich because I knew once I got to the hospital, I would be NPO until after delivery. What is NPO?
No, something. I learned this in The Pit. Shoot.
Oh, not possible.
No
No,
food.
no,
Outland.
nothing. No, NPO.
NPO.
And
Nothing.
no popcorn out here. Well, she wouldn't be able to eat.
There is an acronym for stuff you. There's 4 of us in here and we can't figure it out.
Yeah, we also have the internet.
Yes.
Um,
Wait, NPO. No, nothing past oral.
Nothing. No pee. No.
Nothing sedation. Can she not
Yeah,
eat a
it's
certain...
like here.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
It's because it's Latin. That's why. Hold on here.
Oh, it's Latin.
There was a really easy one they said in The Pit. But I also could be remembering.
Okay,
wrong.
so
anyway,
it means nothing by mouth, but
but it's with a P.
the Latin is nil per os.
Okay,
NPO.
got it.
All right. Thank you, Elle, for sharing with us your story. I do wonder, it just shows how close you get with your spouse. I mean, this is her former spouse, but like you'd think when you're going to your high school reunion, you like go ahead and just
Get it
do
all
the
done.
full shower anyway. But like when you're with like your everyday partner, you might just be like,
And you're pregnant, like that pregnant.
yeah, like I would not. Yeah, you're right. Good point.
I'd be like, I don't care anymore. But I do care when it comes to like the whole shebang because there's many strangers down there.
I mean, imagine, yeah, when you don't have that option to go home. What if you go into labor and you literally, there's no choice? I mean, they see it all. They see it all.
I
That's
will
what I would say. The whole time I'd be like, I hope y'all seen worse, right?
Yeah, and also like different people think differently about that stuff. Like some people like don't shave and they like don't care about it. So like you don't,
Oh, yeah, I know.
you know what I mean? So like those doctors could be people that are like that don't shave. So they're not like having. I don't think that they're thinking
Yeah, you're
that.
right. They're not.
But we did have an interesting conversation last week about how often certain people shave. Didn't you say you're an everyday shaver of your legs?
Well, that's
yeah, you
cryo-cat because I
can.
have
Yeah.
laser hair removal.
Okay.
I got laser hair removal a long, long time ago from Ideal Image, like as part of it was my very first radio endorsement in 2006.
That's cool.
And I started with underarms and then did bikini area and then did legs. And
So
I've
you're
slowly,
never gonna have this problem.
Yeah, I don't think so.
But CryoCat shaves every single day her legs. And I thought that was so interesting.
Yeah, she won't leave the house without it.
Every day?
Okay, and CryoCat doesn't have a mic, but I'll speak for her. She also cannot leave the house like unless she's been up for 2 hours. So if she, Oh, sorry. She said she's getting healthier because it's changed to an hour. But it used to be if she had to leave her house at 7, then she'd have to wake up at 5 because she had to be up for 2 hours before she left. So if she had to leave the house at 8, she'd wake up at 6. If she had to leave the house at 6, she'd wake up at 4. It didn't matter.
Wait a second. Is there a reason behind this other than just
Well, now she's
Shave our legs.
because of all the things you have to do?
Do red light therapy, two different versions.
yeah. Well, she doesn't have a mic, so this is really
This is hard.
yeah.
So you have to shave your legs, red light therapy, 2 different versions, and drink coffee. What if you're getting up to just go to the gym? You do all that stuff before you go to the
Yes.
gym?
Yes. She would do it all. But see, she's already shaved it down to an hour. So
An hour and 20. Sorry.
okay, an hour and 20. We're getting to the nitty gritty here.
She's like,
but-
I don't want to be a liar.
Yeah, but that was my thing. Like her whole routine didn't take 2 hours, but in her mind, she had that if I'm leaving, I need to be up for 2 hours.
Wow.
But she
That-
said now
wow.
she's got it down to an
Yeah,
hour
good for
and 20.
you. Now I would not be able to get myself out of the bed to do that stuff.
But it was like her
But
obsession.
you probably
like a
felt-
ritual.
Yeah, you probably felt good for you.
Yeah.
It does feel good for you.
If I get up and get out, I feel like jarred. Like, ugh. The thought of getting up and having a fast morning is disgusting.
She's since she
Repeat
doesn't
that.
have a mic, the thought of getting up and leaving in a hurry and having a fast morning is disgusting.
Disgusting, she says.
We all have our own things,
Yeah,
you know.
okay.
Next email. This is from Melinda. Hey there, I just finished listening to this week's episode and noticed that the anniversary of your new relationship aligns so closely with mine. My boyfriend, also an incredibly steady man in every sense of the word, who has adopted 4 children, and I are both divorced and have 6 kids altogether. We went on our first date Saturday, October 5th of 2024. And we became officially boyfriend and girlfriend on November 2nd last year, just like you guys. And so Melinda's emailing this in, and she attached a picture of her whole family, like their blended family, and they're the cutest little couple and family. It's like so cute. Yay, I'm so happy for them. But she's responding to an episode where I talked about, do you count the first date you go on as your anniversary or when you officially became boyfriend and girlfriend? It seems like the overall consensus is that people count the first date. Yeah, team first date was what I saw a lot of. But let me continue with her email real quick. She goes, I wasn't sure which date to use as our quickly approaching 1-year anniversary date, but my boyfriend agrees with you and Kat. So October 5th it is. And as a side note, we're going to begin couples counseling this fall to help us navigate all the dynamics that come with divorces, blending a family. And I'm so thankful to be with a man who is not only a willing participant, but an initiator of beginning counseling together. I really appreciate your openness and sharing parts of your story. I just love you and Kat and the Feeling Things podcast. I look forward each week to hearing what you both have to say. Anyway, I thought it was a fun anniversary coincidence. Happy anniversary to you and Alex, and happy new beginnings to you and your crew. Here's some photos, Melinda. And then so off to show you her pictures later, but they're so cute.
Wait, so you've decided on the anniversary then? We've solidified it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Guess it'll be the first date.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I don't really, that's coming up. I don't
Do you have plans?
know.
Okay.
I guess
That's okay.
I guess we'll have to talk about
Are you
that.
going to be cool and let him plan it? Or are you going to?
I will, but I'm trying to think of I need to look at the calendar and see what else. I
guess you
have going
can't.
on.
You guys both have to. You have a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Oh,
it's a Saturday. So your first date was a Friday?
Mm-hmm. Our first date was a Friday, and then it's a Saturday. So yay. All right, those are our emails that we have to share. We're going to play a voicemail, but it's a little bit long. So we'll save it for another episode. But I thought it was another good follow-up from a listener. We've gotten some good voicemails lately, even from guys.
Yeah.
Multiple.
Yeah. So if you're
Guys.
out there and you've been wondering if you should call in, this is your sign.
This is your sign. 877-207-2077. That is our number. And hey there at Feeling Things podcast is our email. And we'll get back to doing some questions here soon. But we're loving all the other types of emails that we're getting as well. So we're just mixing it up a little bit. So whether you have a question or just a follow-up or anything that you want to share or advice or a little nugget of wisdom pops into your head that you're like, oh, this is relatable. I want to share it with them because that's kind of what Casey did with her SPDFBF. All right. So, yeah. Hope you have the day.
You need to have.
Bye.
Bye.